I just finished an awesome workout. It's 7 o'clock, 6:45. I've been up since 5. I want to talk to you about dogs. You know why dogs dig holes? People think it's because they are going to bury a bone or because they're looking for something, they smell something, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the dog that continues to dig holes and continues to make holes in the backyard. For example, a German Shepherd. A German Shepherd was made to shepherd. And if he's not doing what he's made to do, then he's going to find something that gives him a purpose, a sense of value, some kind of validation. I did holes today. Well, turns out you and me, and when I say you, I mean men, we dig holes in our lives because we're not doing what we were made to do. We were made for a higher purpose. And when we don't know what that is, we dig holes. What do I mean by holes? Pornography, video games, alcohol, cigarettes, vaping, weed, women, cars, and the list just goes on and on. They're just holes. You're just trying to seek validation in external sources. You want to be known for what you pursue, but you're supposed to be known for who you are and for what you attract. Just like a dog, if you don't know what your purpose is, you're going to look for it in something else. And YouTube is a outlet that is very well known for how to. I fixed my car last week using YouTube because it showed me how to do it. But when it comes to the subject of men and how to act like men, there's a lot of stuff out there, and good stuff, great stuff. Some of the stuff I feed on. But I'm the kind of person that I like just the bottom line. Just tell me exactly what I have to do, and I'm gonna go do it. Now, I'm not gonna talk about in this channel about anything that is perhaps a mystery to you. What I will tell you is that there's a problem in this world with men, not about information, but about application. We don't do the stuff that we know would propel us forward towards the vision of who we want to be. We self-sabotage with these holes that I talked about, okay? And we get in a pattern of, I don't want to do this, I do it, next day I feel guilty, a couple of days go by, I do it again, whatever it is. Maybe it's not even a physical activity, maybe you just feel down for days. Right now, a big thing is men saying, I have anxiety and depression. And it's true, they do. We do. I had an anxiety and depression, and I felt it really strong last year. And the temptation is to go get medicated. But you have to understand, when you medicate your mind, there's a part of your mind that goes to sleep when you do that. It's no different than someone who has some kind of sickness and they were athletes and they started taking the medication, not only does the medication to heal the physical pain numb the pain, but it also numbs the mind. So we're going to talk about the mind a lot in this channel because that's where our actions, our habits come from. And if that place is clear, if that place is clean, your life, if you're good inside, your world will be good outside. It doesn't matter what it looks like. You could be in a prison, you could be in a mansion, you could be in a relationship, you could be lonely, you can be going through a divorce or through bankruptcy. And if your interior self is good, the world around you will be good. There will be a good outcome. Yeah, bad things happen in life. That's part of it. But the reason we get into these situations where we get stuck is because we go inside into ourselves and tell ourselves a story that is not true. We tell ourselves, nobody cares, the world sucks, what am I doing this for? It doesn't amount to anything. All these things are lies, just absolute lies. But it's what we do to deal with the fact that things don't work out and sometimes we're putting our best effort. Let me give you an example. When you get into, for example, a diet or an exercise plan, and by the way, welcome to my Dragon Lair. This is the Dragon Lair. This is where I work out. I work on cars, on my cars. And I call it the Dragon Lair because it's not my lair. This is the lair of the dragon where I come slay the dragon. There's a dragon inside of you, in your mind, that you gotta slay. Every day you wake up and that dragon is already up. Negative, mean, has no hope for the future. It only wants to eat and destroy. If you're not like that, if you're not a person that is honest about how you wake up and how you really are, I don't trust you. I don't trust people that are not honest about the fact that we have a dark side, all of us. If you say you don't, you're the worst of the worst. You are absolutely someone who does not belong on my team. And by my team, I mean those close around me. You have to acknowledge the dark side. And that dark side inside of us starts early. So that's why the solutions to our problem is to get up earlier. Earlier. Most of you are waking up, jumping in the car, going to work. And tell me about that energy that you have. Tell me how you feel when you get to work and you have barely woken. Now, in the Dragon Lair, and it doesn't have to be a garage, it could be a park, it could be anywhere. In that place where you slay that dragon, that mental dragon, two things have to happen. You have to be in solitude. This is something you do alone. You could have a friend, but it's better when you're alone. Think about Jesus Christ getting up early to be alone. Why? It's not a rocket science. There's no distractions when you wake up early. There's no one asking anything of you. It's just you and yourself. And you're gonna slay the dragon. It's time to slay the dragon. And you're gonna do it with physical fitness. Why? Because your body is fighting your mind. And your mind has to win. For you to be the man you want to be, you have to have success over your mind. Have what's called self-mastery. And your mind and your body at an odds all the time. But when you wake up early, you win the first victory. And when you consistently do this, I've been doing this for a few weeks now, and I don't think it's enough time for me to sit here and be some kind of expert on the subject matter. But I want you to see a man just like you, failing to do things perfectly and starting over again, but not quitting. And that's the key. We fall, but we get up and we continue. But this is why we fall and we stay down. It's because you can start a diet and you can start workout exercises. It's easy to do. But the reason we don't maintain it is because we got to get our mind right. If your state of mind, your mindset is not right, you will quit. You will give up. You will find no reason to keep going. And that's what this channel is about. It's not just working out. It's not just putting the fork down and stop eating the garbage, the sugars, the flour, the stuff, the plants even that are not good for you. It's not just that. That's part of it. But it's also getting your mind right. And we'll talk about that in the next episode. But for now, act like men.